Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message or the vibe. Today is Tuesday, March 28th, 2023. If you care to know the date, don't get hung up on dates and times because time is fluid and it might resonate with some of you today, some of you later on down the road, whenever, or not at all. Just take on the messages that feel right to you when they feel right and nothing more. Because these are general messages, they're not for everyone, and there's mixed messages throughout every reading that I do. So anyways, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. Hope you do stay. Love it if you would. Alright, I'm gonna stretch it out. Maybe some of you want to start working out, doing yoga, stretching, or you're just waking up like, it's just time to get going for the day, what have you. Lots of dreams. They could be not making a lot of sense to some of you, or you're just having multiple dreams. Like there's this, then you wake up and then another, then you wake up and another. Maybe you're remembering them, maybe you're not, or you're just remembering bits and pieces. I feel like those dreams that are going on right now aren't like psychic dreams or anything. It's not like to predict what's coming up. It's you processing through what's already happened to you, around you, to the people around you, whatever. It's like your mind's way of clearing out the junk in the attic while you're not awake, you know what I mean? So you're kind of processing through this, that, and the other. I feel like during waking times, some people are processing through what's happened to them, what's gone on in certain situations so that they can move past it, or they're trying to, because there is a level of difficulty in this energy. There's a lot of issues. Someone is in need of help, and there are reliable friends around, even if you don't think that there is. I feel like there's someone here who's realizing that you were a good friend to them, that you are, that you could be, you would be, you were, and they were extremely rigid. They weren't giving to you like you gave to them, and it's almost like, crap, I let a real friend go. Because then we have happy. I feel like whoever this is to you, they could be reminiscing on times between the two of you and realizing, like, you know, I was really happy when we were talking. I was happy with this, that, and the other. And I feel like you're in your happy place and this person was very walled off. Like almost that whole too scared to be happy, I'm afraid to be happy energy. Possibly because they've just dealt with unhealthy people. I don't know. I feel like I don't want to admit how happy you make me, or how happy this situation makes me. Because someone's trying to overcome some burdens or trying to climb that mountain. Like, all right, how do I fix things between us? How do I move past these self-limiting beliefs, whatever's going on for them? And before, hold on, we'll do this first. Because that was the mountain, and the still working on it was clarified by leg. Stepping into a new experience, wall, misunderstandings, an arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So if anyone's trying to scale the wall and not be so rigid, like, all right, I want to see what's on the other side of the fence now. I feel like it's really difficult for whoever this is, you or them, to step into this new experience because of the past. I don't know, there's blockages here. There could have been a lot of obstacles within your forward movement, and I feel like you're scaling the wall because you know that you're on the right track. Like, this is what I should be doing for work. This is what I should be doing day to day. I should be in your life. You should be in mine. Whatever it is. It's like, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. So there's some obstacles here, but it's nothing you can't overcome. And it's like, I'm willing to put the work in. One of you might have put the work in this situation, no matter who this person is to you, and the other person didn't. And I feel like they might be a little bit behind you, but they're trekking forward in the same direction, if that makes sense. With that, before I dive into the rest of the cards that I have pulled, I wanted to share, it was so funny, I can't remember which reading it was in. It was either in the water sign, air sign, or a collective or something. I was talking about how a penny like picking up pennies. Maybe you were picking up pennies before, which is something I was doing. And I still would, I like when I find change on the ground and stuff. I get excited like a little kid. But anyways, I said something like, I'm no longer picking up pennies, I'm only picking up dimes. Like I was explaining a situation, like you're not settling anymore. It's like you're only going to bend down for the things that are worth your time. And yesterday, because I did that reading a couple days ago or something, and yesterday I was at the store and this dude dropped change on the floor and it was a dime. And he looked like he was going to bend over to pick it up, and then he changed his mind. It was right in front of me, and I was like, oh my gosh, no pennies around. And it's funny because when I walked into the store, I was like looking around, I'm like, yep, no pennies, no pennies. And I was like, I wonder if I'll find a dime. And then it dropped out of his pocket, and he left it there for me unwillingly, unknowingly, I should say. And I was like, there's a friggin' dime. That's how spirit works. Because I don't know that person, and he didn't do it on purpose. It was just, that's where change comes from, you know what I mean? But I was like, that's so cool. I was so excited over it. So I picked up the dime. And then I love it when stuff like that happens. I get super, super excited. I know it sounds small, but that's the type of stuff that makes you happy. It makes me happy. You know what I mean? There is a significance with Easter as well. I'm getting nervous all of a sudden. And I don't know if it has to do with eggs, coloring eggs, which would be Easter, Ostra, fertility, something new is starting here. There's an opportunity for change, and someone's trying to figure out how to create that change, make that happen for them or you or whatever. They are paying attention to you behind the scenes, and it's because there's a love drought here. So this, for some of you, this could be someone that you, I don't know, they didn't fill your cup up, basically. You could have filled theirs and they were walled off and didn't fill yours, no matter who this is to you. Whoever it is, it's like they didn't have enough love for themselves, so they definitely couldn't give it out, even if you were giving to them. But whoever that is paying attention to you in some sort of way. They're trying to figure things out. There's a lot of information here. It's almost like, all right, I gotta process because there's so much. There's so many issues. There's so much info. What's what, and I gotta reorganize my thoughts and come up with a course of action. Someone's wish is coming in as well. We have all truth revealed, which is where all the information is. Like, I don't know, I almost feel overloaded, which is why someone might be thinking about the past, their past actions. Like, all right, there's a lot here to process. I need to look at myself and my situation and see what this means to me, kind of thing, or what this means to us. Veal could be significant. Maybe somebody eats veal, or this has to do with like a baby, a child. Whether it's an infant, a pregnancy, or, because I did mention fertility, or just a younger energy, because veal is like a baby lamb, baby cow. There could be some truth coming out about a child, a pregnancy, or a baby, something. I don't know. If it's a baby or a pregnancy, this sounds sad, but somebody doesn't love that baby. They're not happy about it. But anyways, are you all lurking? Are you all watching? I don't know what. Well, observing every action. Are you all watching? I don't know why I wanted to say that. So there could be multiple people paying attention to you in some sort of way online, because we do have the world here at the bottom of the deck. There could be some like flirtatious messages, or someone might rush in and say something online to you, like through a messenger or an app or something, text, whatever. But there's some changes that are happening rapidly online. These changes are occurring because of something that's being said and done on the internet as well. But someone's internet stalking. They're keeping tabs on someone because they're observing every action, because they're trying to figure something out. And I feel like through lurking in the shadows and being behind the scenes and just paying attention, whoever's watching, whoever's paying attention to you, them, whoever, that's where the truth is coming out. And someone's seeing something because of I don't know, they're seeing the truth because of what they're hearing or seeing or whatever, possibly because of what they're hearing, because we have ear there. My ear is itchy as a mofo. I don't know. I feel like I'm figuring things out because I'm listening. I'm paying attention. Someone's listening to something. They might listen through an earbud, like whether you have both of them in or just one in, which is something I would do when I was walking because I want to be, aware of my surroundings and still listen to music when I'm by myself. Someone could do that on the regular, no matter what they're doing, where they are. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretending I'm not around, but they are. Someone's around. They could be listening for another person as well. Not necessarily, it just depends on your situation. But the other thing I was going to say before I really dove into that was when I first started, the lights that I have on my shelves, they were stars and moons. Can't see them now because of the way I have the camera positioned, but it was swinging back and forth, and I'm like, something to do with the swinging. And I was like, I don't know if it's a swing set, an outdoor swing, something, but it made me think of what happened yesterday because I always talk about trees. I mean, I am willow vines and stuff, but like staying rooted and grounded and, just kind of going with the flow, because when the storm comes in, like the change in the wind, the branches and stuff will sway. And even if some leaves fly off, if some branches break off, the tree is still fine. It's almost like if you are in that energy, you can withstand, I don't know, because you're strong enough, you're strong like the tree, you're standing tall, you can withstand a lot of problems, a lot of difficulties, even if it hurts. You're stronger than the pain that people inflict on you. You're stronger than your circumstances, whatever. And I feel like a lot of you are proving that, or you're realizing it today, even. Because even if other people were seeing it, maybe you weren't, and now you are. Like, yeah, I am a strong ass bitch. You know what I mean? I went through this, and this, and I came out on the other side. I came out on top. In your own life, whatever that means to you, you overcame a situation. But what this is making me think of is when the big branch, which is kind of funny because the big branch was like the canopy of the willow tree. It would like hide. I don't know. There was like a sense of cover there, which is why I like to sit there, because I could hide behind the leaves and stuff. And it was really beautiful. But the big branch that had that curtain basically disappeared, like it broke, and I'm like, the curtain's gone. I did mention that in a different reading, talking about the Nine of Cups. Curtains are coming down. Well, the curtain came down out back, just saying, if we're talking about the tree. So there could be significance with curtains, but it's like when you open up your windows, people can see in. When they're closed, they can't. So it's like, what's going on behind the curtains, but nobody else does until they're gone or opened up. And something's opening up, or you're revealing what's been hidden behind the curtain. Basically, it's like, are you ready for my next act? Whew, there you go. Here's this slice of fucking cake for your ass. Just saying. Hopefully you don't choke on it. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. But anyways, the branch broke. I cried over it because I love that tree. And it happened last year. Well, it's dried out enough, but it's still hanging there. And I was out back yesterday cleaning up dog poop. There's landmines everywhere. And I was like, yeah. So we cleaned up that. My son came out and helped too, and his father did. And I was picking up sticks because when the branch broke, branches went everywhere, and my yard was covered in branches and stuff. So I was picking up stuff like that and trash that had blown from the road into my yard, which that stuff drives me nuts. But anyways, moving on. Like his father was like, I gotta try to get this branch down, because I was kind of nervous on walking under it, because I'm like, what if it gives way? I don't want that thing falling on my head. It's a big branch. It was like a small tree basically. So if that fell from up high on someone, it would do some damage, just saying. So I've been keeping everyone away from it, and so he starts pulling it, and he's pulling, and I can hear it cracking, and he's trying to go every which way. And at one point he was like, he got it swinging back and forth, and he's like kind of swinging with it, and it like, I don't know if the branch he was holding on to, the little one, broke off, but he fucking fell, ass over tea kettle, just boom, right in the ground. Knocked the flashlight right out of his pocket and everything. And I was just like, oh my God, are you okay? So he's just like, and then he's like, oh, my shoulder. And I was, that fucking hurt. Well, then my son saw that happen. We're laughing, of course, because, you know, it's funny when someone falls, and we knew he was all right. But my son comes over to try to help. They finally get the branch to break off, and I'm like, get out of the way, because it looked like it was going to land on my kid's father, like it was going to smack him right on top of the head. He moved just in time, but got it like a pile of dirt in his mouth, because the branch hit the dirt and shot it in his face. And I was like, that tree's not happy that you did that. I'm just saying. And the symbolism of it is there could be a person or a family that's not happy that somebody did something. Like, all right, there's someone who's revealing things. Maybe it's my family that's pissed off about certain things that come out. It is what it is. But even if it has nothing to do with me, it could be, you know, in your situation, whatever, where either someone's family or another person is not happy that there's nowhere to hide. It's like this information's coming out. There's a sense of clarity. And in doing so, in clearing the air, in opening things up, in speaking the truth, it could have been a difficult process, because like I said, he fell on his ass and he got dirt in his mouth, and it was just a process and a half to remove something or someone that needed to be removed, because it was a danger to you or to your family. To someone could have been a danger to you or the situation, or some information, or just the situation wasn't healthy and it needed to be gone. But it was a difficult process, is what it feels like. That's the symbolism of that. It was kind of funny, but anyways, so that's taken care of now. And now we can use that as firewood outside, you know, in the summer months and stuff. Chop that shit right up. So, like, nothing goes to waste. So your efforts weren't for nothing. Even if it feels like something really, like what you wanted didn't come out of a situation, or you just didn't get who you wanted or whatever, something good is still coming from it. You can still utilize whatever this is. Something like that. But anyways, more loud vehicles, wonderful. I can't stand that. High Priestess with the Hermit. We could have an Aquarius or a Virgo in this energy. Not necessarily their sun signs, that's just the energies. We also have King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, which I'll get to. The High Priestess and the Hermit were clarified by Jug, lighthearted, carefree time, which I have some of these pictures, like the bathing basins and stuff, antique ones. Well, one, out of all the ones I have, because I got 3 of them, one of them is not an antique. It was made specially for me a long time ago. One of the dogs jumped up and broke the handle. The handle's broken off from it. So I still have it set out. I'm like, yeah, it's broken, but it's still pretty, so whatever. So there could be a gift could have got broken, a gift that someone gave you, or just, it's almost like someone had a handle on things and they don't anymore. Someone had a handle on themselves, on a situation, and they don't. And it could have something to do with spying, because we have lurking, and this is secretive energy. The Hermit is trying to figure things out by himself or herself, and this has to do with secrecy, spirituality, you know, psychic abilities, things like that. Somebody's trying to figure you out, trying to figure out what you know about them or about a situation. But I feel like whoever this is kind of, they're paying attention to you behind the scenes, because they both have laptops. She's holding one like she's typing something out or saying something. So this person's being pretty open or sharing some type of information, and this person's going, screw it, I'm gonna look and see what this is. Like, no one's gonna know that I'm looking, no one's gonna know that I'm paying attention, no one's gonna know, but someone knows. Someone knows. I feel like the High Priestess knows that whoever this is paying attention, but there's more than one person that knows. But anyways, then we have the King of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. With clouds, temporary problems. So this could be a level of confusion, but there's issues. I said there was issues in the situation. There could be issues between you and this person, or this person just has friggin' issues, you know what I mean? But I feel like it's between two people, because if you look at her, she looks all like, you know, we spent this amount of time together, or I helped you this many times, I invested in this situation, whatever. Like, this is all the time spent between these two. And this person might be looking back like, yep. But she's not satisfied. Like, I gave you time to share your feelings. I gave you time to fix things. I gave you friggin' time. I'm not happy with this. I don't like what's going on here. So, but she's got the watering can, and behind her is 2 pentacles. So it's like, yeah, I'm dissatisfied with this, with you, with whatever. But she's still working on something, even if it doesn't look like she is. And what she's working on, because we have work here with the 8 of Pentacles, is a wish, some type of fulfillment, because there's good news here with this. So your good news could be somebody else's upset, just saying. But I feel like, it's like, I'm not satisfied with you, this, that, and the other. I'm just going to focus on my work. Maybe this person's dissatisfaction has shined through someone's work. Not necessarily, but I feel like I love what I do. And I'm just going to continue to do that. So you're working towards your goals, and something good is coming from that. Whatever you're doing for work, it's going to pay off. It might be online, not necessarily. Something to do with water as well. Water can be significant. Drinking water, a river, lake, something to do with water. But it feels like literal water. Some of you might be getting baptized. But water's the motion as well, but it feels like literal water. Something significant to do with water, down by the water. And it feels like moving water, so it could be a creek, a river, a stream, something. Something that goes, like a stream or river that goes into a pond. I just heard Pond Road. So someone might live on a road named Pond Road, or there's a pond on the road they live on. AR, that keeps coming up. The letters AR or RA. Rah! Someone could have got scared by water, or they're scared. There's some nervous energy here. Someone might be nervous about what someone's doing for work, or they're nervous about their work, like something working out for them. Don't worry, something good's going to come from this, whatever it is. I feel like you're just heavily focused on what you need to be doing for yourself. Socks are also significant. I don't know if you make socks, you wear socks, you love them, you have different types of socks, fuzzy socks, you know, just whatever. Male, female, doesn't matter, but there's some significance with socks. It's making me think of, this is just an example, but it's making me think of my dog Jackson. He loves to steal socks and make a game out of it. It drives everyone crazy because I don't know. He's trying to get Griffin to do it too. And so Griffin's done it a couple times, but he's not the little thief like Jackson is. Just Griffin will follow suit every now and again. But usually Griffin will like jump on him, pounce on him when we're trying to get a sock out of his mouth. And like he'll tackle him first, like, oh, I'll help you. So Griffin's more helpful apparently. Jackson's a little butthead sometimes. But he's adorable. He's lucky he's cute, just saying. There could be someone in the situation that's like that, whether it's a child or not. It's like, you're lucky you're fucking cute because you're a pain in my ass. Or you're a pain in someone else's ass. Well, there's justice coming into this situation. Things will be balanced out. We're going to put the stalker back. Fairy tales do exist. I feel like good things are headed your way. I want to use this deck instead. So, what else? Yeah. It's funny because all these cards were out, I was like, well, what is all this about? Like, what's going on for today with this? A decision, judgment. Someone's facing judgment or karma for their sneaky BS. There could be theft here. I just said the dog was stealing socks and making a game out of doing bad things. Someone could have been doing that thinking it was funny. Well, whatever they were doing that's not on the up and up is not funny, and they're getting caught and they're facing karma for that. Their karma could involve the justice system, because I did see justice. Especially if alcohol is involved. Not necessarily with that, but Some of you just, that could be a wish of yours, that someone gets caught doing whatever they're doing so that they're forced to stop. I don't know, I just feel like this is an uphill battle with that. Yes, it is. Well, there's clarity coming in. Some of you might receive a message that's going to allow you to move forward. You could have already received this message, or it's coming in today. It's like, all right, now that I know this, I'm going to say this so that we can move this forward. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I don't know if so-and-so is going to want to deal with me or whatever, but I'm going to take this chance. We have the Three of Cups, which is a sense of reconciliation coming together. There could be multiple people involved. Maybe your household contains just 3 people, or there's just 3 people involved. Not necessarily, could be more. We have the Devil, but it's sideways. So it's like overcoming fear of moving forward, overcoming fears of communicating. Someone was afraid to talk to you. Yeah, they were afraid to talk to you because they were bullshitting you. Because the Queen of Swords in reverse is not, this is not a good energy, usually. But I feel like I'm going to chop someone's head off. So someone might have been afraid to speak up to you. They could have been afraid to tell you the truth about what they were doing behind the scenes or what was going on, like if they were in the know, because they're like, oh, so-and-so's gonna fucking kill me. This person's gonna whoop my butt or chew me a new a-hole because of this. Like, when I'm out with this truth, I don't know, someone's afraid to talk to you, or you're afraid to talk to someone. Yeah, because they're afraid of justice. They're afraid of getting in trouble. There could be a child here or a friend who's afraid of getting in trouble. They could be creating a level of conflict or fighting, or that's part of what, I don't want to start a fight. This person doesn't want to start a fight. Like, if you knew what was going on, if I tell you this, you might fight with someone. But I feel like whoever this is could have created discord between you and another person. I don't know, there's someone who's doing some sneaky shit behind the scenes. Just rip off the Band-Aid. Don't fear telling someone the truth. Don't fear communication. Don't fear what you're going to hear. Just rip off the Band-Aid and do it already, because if you sit there with a Band-Aid and slowly peel it up, it's more painful. It's like, okay, well, this is coming out. Oh, I'm still sitting in this. Oh, this hurts, this hurts, this hurts. But if you just go, screw it. It's, yeah, it can go, but then it's done. You know what I mean? So it's like, why drag something out? Someone might be thinking that, like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't drag this out anymore. It's been dragged out long enough. And it could have something to do with children or friends. Someone's lying about something, and they're afraid of their friend, their partner, their parent, whatever. This person is afraid that this Queen of Swords energy is going to be like, you know, I don't know. Someone really screwed up, is what it feels like. I'm still working on what to say. Someone's very burdened by this. Like, oh, fuck. Like, oh, fuck. I don't know. Oh, fuck. That's just what it feels like. So what's up with the Sun and the Three of Cups? So expect some news today, whether it's good or not. And if you've been wanting the truth, even if it's quote-unquote bad news, it's still good news, because it will allow you to move past the situation, to rectify it, because once everything's out in the open, then the apologies can be made, and, you know, level of forgiveness, or you can let someone go and move past them, move together with it, whatever it is. It's like, it will allow, whatever this communication is, it will allow for forward movement, for people to move past whatever this situation is, you, them, whoever, even if it's not the best news, you know what I mean? Even if it upsets you, even if you tell someone off, it's like a sense of closure, or, okay, now we can start fresh and move forward together, depending on what the hell was said and what was done. If someone was stalking you and causing a lot of problems, they probably know that you're not going to want to deal with them anymore, and they just don't want, yeah, someone did betray you, or you betrayed them. Someone was lying. Those lying eyes. Well, secrets are coming out, just saying. Someone could have been lying about having feelings for you, or they were keeping their feelings to themselves, because we have the Two of Cups here. Which is soulmate energy, whether this is a partnership or not. Someone was very guarded against working together with you, coming together with you. You could have blocked this person. This could be an ex of yours, or a lover of some kind that you were like, whether you dated them or not, you could have blocked them because there was just too many hands in the pot, like too many people were causing problems, there's too many issues, or this person was just rigid as a mofo, you know what I mean? Or all of the above. I just feel like you could have had to block somebody, or you're just being defensive with them, because I feel like there is someone in the situation who is very defensive with you, like working together with you, moving forward with you in a romantic sense. Someone was blocking love. They were blocking a partnership. And if it's an ex of yours, I don't know, whoever was blocking this partnership from you, this person, they know that person too, in some sort of way. For some of you, it's family that was doing it. I just heard till the end, so we're in this till the end. I got you till the end, whatever that is. 8 of Wands and the Devil sideways. You just can't be controlled anymore. If someone was trying to control your life, a situation, you're not allowing it. It's just, I don't know, if something ain't working out for them, and someone could be a little confused, like, okay, well, this was working before, why isn't it working now? It isn't working now because you figured something out. You're aware of a problem or a problem person. You're aware of something. There is a level of confusion here. This devil energy, they were trying to confuse you with mixed messages. Whether this is spiritual messages or texts. I don't know. I feel like someone's confusing. This could have already happened, or they have a pattern and they continue to do this. Whether this was a love interest, a past person, whoever the hell this is, it could be multiple people even. The number 7 is significant. 8 keeps popping up too. That could be a time. As I heard, it's time before I hit record. But someone could have been very confusing with their actions and what they were saying. It's almost like they'd say one thing and act a different way, or they would be cruel and not very nice and walled off, and then all of a sudden they're all happy and happy-go-lucky. Yeah, it's like being wicked rigid and I'm going to give the silent treatment, I'm not happy, or I'm going to be a complete bitch or asshole, and then I'm happy. Like, it's I don't know, this feels confusing, so it's conflicting energies going, well, what is this? What the fuck's going on with you? So someone could be bipolar, or their moods are just that way. Even if they're not diagnosed bipolar, they just, I don't know, feels like, yay, something like that. So it might have thrown you off, like, wait, what the hell is going on with you? Like, I don't know, is this good or is this bad? That's what it feels like. Are you good? Could be a Capricorn involved here who has temper or anger issues. Someone might pull someone's hair, or hair is significant as well. Could be cutting hair, pulling hair, something. Temperance. Because of information, someone doesn't know how to heal a situation. Between the two of you, like I said, they know you're going to get fucking mad. Whoever this is knows that you're going to be super pissed about this. But I feel like they might rush in anyways. Yeah, they might rush in and say something anyways. It's like, all right, chop my head off, whatever. I got to get it over with. Chop my head off. I got to get it over with. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Might have something to do with partnership. Whoever this person is could have lied to someone you were interested in, or screwed up a partnership for you. But I feel like, I don't know, I was working for the devil is what I just heard. I was working for the devil. So whoever this queen is, he or she might have been listening to someone they shouldn't have been listening to. getting paid to do something. It was working for the devil. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing the devil's bidding. I'm doing all the risky shit for someone so that they can sit behind the scenes. But the real sneaky person is the one that's behind the scenes. And this person's going, I really could be up Schitt's Creek without a paddle here. Because I'm the face of the problem, but the real problem's sitting behind me. Do you know what I mean? So someone's on the forefront. Like, what's making me think of is those box of trinkets that I got, because I do psychometry. And one of the things, like a few of the things that I had touched, anyone who knew that I could do that wouldn't want, if they were the big dog, you know what I mean, the main problem, they wouldn't want their energy tied to that. So the objects came from different places, different people, and were handled by somebody else, because the energies I was picking up on, I'm like, why would these people, because I know exactly who they are, because I could feel it. I didn't name names or anything on here, but I could see them in my head, and I don't know, I acted more confused than I really was, because it wasn't the time to just out with everything. And I'm not going to just name names. Those people will come to me. I know they will. It's going to come out one way or the other. It already is, but the connections and the names are all coming out too with that situation. But anyways, what it's making me think of is like being behind the scenes. Whoever's the face of the problem was the one holding stuff, because that's who I would see. But what they don't realize is I could still see the intentions in who they talk to and interact with. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, this face might be the face I see, but Spirit's telling me who this fucker is. You know what I mean? It's like, I've always known. I've always known. I just heard, yeah, but have you? Yes. Taurus is very significant as well, and Libra. I just heard, I got the power. But anyways, maybe some of you are feeling very powerful. I don't know. The face of the problem is going to speak up and out the actual problem. So you'll get the clarity that you need. Like the validation is what I want to say, because I feel like most of you know who's an issue in your life. You know what I mean? You're just holding the information back. Like, you're on a need to know basis, and you don't need to know shit. I said that in some prior readings, like a couple years ago or a year ago. Well, there's the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And at the time, I was thinking, like, maybe somebody doesn't want me to know, which I don't think anyone really did want me to know what was going on in my own situation. But it's almost like predicting that I was going to say that now. You know what I mean? You're on a need-to-know basis. Because the High Priestess knows a lot, but doesn't say much. Even if you say a lot, you're really not saying much at all. Do you know what I mean? Because you know what to say, when to say it, and how to say it to either confuse people, or it's like information overload. I'm just going to dump all this on you, and you can figure it out. Have fun. Like, you know what I mean? Something like that. So maybe some of you are doing that. I don't know. I feel like I'm throwing someone off for some reason. But yeah, someone's afraid to talk to you. I kind of want to know what this is exactly, this communication. It's different for everyone, but let's see if we can get generalized. So, what? Someone is incompetent. You might view this person that way. What is this communication that someone's afraid of because they're afraid someone's going to bite their head off? So you might bite someone's head off today. Just stay centered is what I want to say. This could happen at work or through work. Like maybe you're mad at a coworker or a boss and you get fed up and go, I'm going to chew you a new whatever. I'm on it. I'm doing it. It's time to get to work. I'm on it. Don't worry. Someone was a gopher. Defensive. Justifying, projecting, ego, opposing. Someone's trying to defend themselves, just saying. This person's worried that you're going to be on defense with them. Like, either you won't believe what they have to say, or you're not going to be open. I feel like I'm worried that you won't be open to hearing me out. That you'll be like, So really listen to this person. Whoever you're dealing with could have been very blocked off. Just weren't agreeing with you. Obviously, you and this person were on different pages. Ow! I just got stung in the back. Felt like a bee stung me. Yeah, someone's defensive. Someone could have stung someone because they were guarded or pissed. Ouch. Like, that sting came out of nowhere. Gossip could have stung someone. I don't know. I feel like I don't normally hurt anyone else, but it's like the bumblebee energy. When threatened, I'll sting you. So you could have hurt this person's feelings because you felt threatened by them or by the situation or something, or vice versa. Detached, numbing, isolated, conserved. I don't know, someone's they're not woke, they're not in a good place, I'm just saying. This person, I don't know, it could be something about a broken window as well. I don't know if something got thrown through it or whatever it is. Broken window. It's making me think of those photos from that trailer. Someone shot through that window, though. But there was also a smashed window in the back bedroom. Why does it make me think of that? Well, I'm going to be putting that on my new Facebook, all those photos and stuff. But anyways, because I just want people to be able to see all that stuff. I haven't shared everything. It's just taking me some time to do. But anyways, numbing. There could be drugs involved here. Someone could be justifying their drug habits. Their habits. Like, I'm numbing the pain. I'm all alone. I'm doing this. I don't know. I feel like there's an excuse for everything. So whoever you're dealing with makes excuse after excuse after excuse. And they're extremely greedy and superficial and unstable. So there could be somebody who has some bad habits who's going to reach out to you, or there's going to be some type of argument or disagreement with another person because of drugs and stuff. Whatever their habits are. Like, I can't believe you're doing this. I don't know. I almost feel like some of you might think that there's a person around you, or whoever this is to you, that they're not doing a substance, or whatever this habit is, they're not doing it anymore, but they are. They're just hiding it. This person's lying about whatever they're doing. Someone's doing something not good. They might ask you for help in recovery. But there's some mental health issues with this person. So yeah, I don't know. There's something to do with that for some of you. Because I don't feel like you're the one. I don't know who I'm talking to, but in this energy, the way that I'm seeing it, I don't feel like you're the one that's doing this stuff. I feel like you might be worried about this person, whoever it is, even if they're not on the up and up. I mean, if they're doing bad shit like that, they're not. But if they're not, even if they're not like a solid fixture in your life, you don't talk to them or whatever, you still care about this person. But someone's panicking about the truth. Like, when you find this out, you're going to be so mad. So mad. Yeah, this person wasn't thinking clearly. They're narrow-minded. My way or the highway. I keep staring at worry. I'm so worried. Worry. Somebody might want you to worry about them. Or I don't know, or they're worried about you. I feel like I'm worried about what you're going to say. I'm worried about telling you. What is up with that? Oh, that's why. Yeah, projecting their fears onto you. Someone's very worried. Because they were a pawn in someone's game, or you were. because they weren't thinking things through. Someone's using someone else as a scapegoat. Like, all right, yeah, I'm the problem, but we're gonna shift focus and project it onto so and so, onto the face of the problem, like I said. So it's like, this is who you see. The problem's right over here. So we're just gonna, like Wayne's World, we're gonna change the ending. We're gonna change the outcome, because in Wayne's World, there's like what, 3 different endings. They keep changing the endings. So it's like this outcome, that outcome, this outcome, whatever. So this person might be coming up with different like strategizing. It's like, okay, well, if I say this could happen. If this person says this will happen. So it's like getting all your ducks in a row. But whoever's getting their ducks in a row doesn't realize that every time they set the duck in the spot, the other one wanders off. I don't know, the ducks are a little scattered. They're not even ducks, they're geese. I don't know, whatever that is to you, but someone feels like they've got things figured out and organized, like they're trying to get things organized, but it's all scattered. It's all scattered for this King of Pentacles, or that's what this King of Pentacles is seeing, or that's what's coming his way, yeah, because there's conflict. Drama. This person could have been viewing the situation as just being a bunch of drama, like, I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to fight over this. I don't want to be part of this fight. It's not my fight to fight. It's not my battle. But it kind of is. Yeah, it's not someone's battle. Well, that's what they thought. Then we have the Lovers and the Page of Pentacles. This could be a friend of yours, whoever this is, or there's 2 earth sign energies. One's older and one's younger. I said that before. No matter if they're male or female, it doesn't matter. They could be working together, or they just know each other. And there's the Page of Wands. Conflicting information, because this is usually a message of good news. Oh my gosh, what's with all these pages? Page of Sword now. I just heard that's who these people are, or that's who they're dealing with. Alright. So there could be an earth sign, fire sign, an air sign. Could be children involved. It could be your children, or it's a past lover of yours or of theirs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Because there's the stalking energy. Someone got, there's more than one person involved, which is why there's so many damn people here, because there's 5. It's like there's 2 adults and 3 younger energies, and if these people aren't children, teenagers, young adults, whatever, younger than you, they're extremely immature. I just heard, yeah, we'll go with that. They're just immature. Okay. These people could just be immature, but there's someone who's like lying and watching and lurking and stalking, basically. And then there's someone who's communicating, creating conflict. Like, I don't know, I almost feel like you do this, you do that, you do that kind of thing. Like, I'm telling different people to do different things. You be the stable one. You act like everything's hunky-dory. Because there's some type of financial stability here. Like, you be the grounded or rooted fixture in this person's life. Stability-wise or whatever. So you do that. And then whoever this person is, it's like, you communicate with so-and-so and with other people and cause problems. Spread lies. Create drama. Go off and create drama. Cause problems, spread lies, do whatever you need to do. Because we want conflict. Yes, we do. Yay. We want fighting. And then you pay attention. You see what's happening. You see how so-and-so reacts. You record everything, watch everything, and report back to me. Could be a Gemini involved, too. And all this is happening because you didn't choose someone, because you left them out. For some of you, this is like an ex or a past person or whatever, and you left them out, you chose someone else, you're just like, no, I'm not interested in this, and they're the ones that are fucking shit up for you. I feel that in here regardless, but there could be an ex of someone's, like, baby mama or something, who's pretending to be, I don't know, there's something to do with the metaphysical. They could be pretending to be a high priestess, they could be pretending to know things, but they're paying attention to a real high priestess. Like, I don't know, someone could be stealing ideas, they could be stealing information and relaying it to another person in a different way. But I feel like I don't want him to be with you. Like, that's what this feels like. This person might have one child with someone, and it's like, I don't want my kid to like you. I don't want my ex to like you. I don't want you to replace me. That's what this feels like. So there's a jealous ex, but this ex doesn't want whoever the hell they're trying to control. If they're trying to stop their forward movement, they're like, this person doesn't want to be with that person. They just want some type of benefit. And it might have to do with money. There's more than one person involved. Like I said, these people could be, you could have thought they were friends of yours, and they're not. These two aren't even looking at each other. So these two might not really know each other. They could know of each other, but they don't really know each other. But this one knows them all. So there's one person who knows everyone, and the other people involved might know a couple people, but not everyone involved, because these two are just looking straight at whoever's delivering information, whoever's gathering information, whoever's talking. It's like, okay, yep, you heard this, saw this, whatever. Now what? What do we do now? Something like that's coming out. It could cause a fight. An apology. All the pages. I'm telling you, these are very immature people, or they're young. They're on the younger side. Even if they're over the age of 18. I just heard you have so much self-control. Maybe you have more self-control than these people. Well, the law might get involved, or someone's just going to get irritated, because I feel like the truth is coming out. And the King of Swords, when he delivers information, he's not very loving about it. He's just like, this is factual. This is fact-based. I'm not here to stroke your ego. I'm not here to shield you from the feelings, those hurt feelings of when you screw up or whatever. It's like laying down the law. It's like, you did this, you said this is what it is, and this is your punishment for it. Like, I don't know, that's how the King of Swords would be. Even if he's not being a jerk, he or she, it's just, it's very factual. It's very cold. It's like when you're in court and lawyers and stuff are going over the case, the prosecution and everything, so you're not emotionally invested. So whoever is saying something, they're keeping their feelings out of whatever this is and just delivering facts is what it feels like in this situation. So that might be who comes towards you. Like, I'm not being all lovey-dovey and I'm not going to coddle you. This is what's going on. No matter who's doing that, male or female. And it's like, and I'm done with this. It's like, I know this, I know this, I know that, whatever. Like, I don't care what you have to say. I don't care what how this makes you feel. This is bullshit, and I'm fucking done with your crap. Like, that's what it feels like. So it could be a parent doing that even. But I just feel like you're washing your hands of a situation because you're sick and tired of the lies of, I don't know, I feel like when I was once lost and confused, now I see everything, and it's like, I don't know, I just want to drive my finger. My dad used to do that, like, put your finger like this, and to get your attention, like, you listen to me. So someone might want to do that. But anyways, not just my dad, I'm just saying, like, that's a father thing. It reminded me of him, so it could be someone's parent or father that's not happy with someone. But that's what I have for you. Love you long time. Talk to you soon. Peace.